football fans around the world. This week, the UEFA Champions League reminded us once again why it is the most magical competition in football. On these nights, legends are made, dreams are realized, and sometimes giants fall. Across Europe, stadiums were packed with roaring crowds, dramatic moments, and unforgettable goals. We saw tactical masterclasses. We witnessed young stars rising to the biggest stage. And we experienced the kind of late drama that only the Champions League can deliver. From the electric atmosphere in Istanbul to the intensity of Madrid and the passion of St. James Park in England, every match told its own story. Some teams left the pitch celebrating. Others walked away knowing the second leg could define their entire season. Tonight, we relive every incredible moment from the Champions League round of 16 first legs. 6 battles, 6 stadiums, and countless moments of drama. Let's begin with the match that the entire football world had been waiting for.
That's a mistake, and Bernardo Silva almost turned it in. Ball in, and it's a good one, and Valverde's got beyond O'Reilly, he's got beyond Donnarumma, and Real Madrid in front in the 20th minute after City's bright start. Wonderful take by Valverde.
How Guardiola would want. They controlled possession, short passes, calm movement, patience. City looked comfortable, slowly pushing Madrid deeper into their half. But Real Madrid were waiting for the moment to strike. Because Madrid do not always need the ball. They only need one opportunity. And that moment arrived. Federico Valverde, known for his incredible work rate and powerful shooting, suddenly found himself in space. The Uruguayan midfielder struck the ball with absolute precision. The stadium erupted. Real Madrid had the lead. City tried to respond quickly, increasing their pressure and attacking through the wings. But Madrid's defense held firm. And then it happened again. Valverde broke forward once more, arriving at the perfect moment to score his second goal of the night. Now, the Bernabeu was shaking. City looked stunned. The champions of England had been punished twice. Pep Guardiola tried to change the game. New tactical adjustments. Final score: Real Madrid 3, Manchester City 0. Ordinary. For Madrid, another Champions League chapter may already be unfolding.
Given the goal, it's 4-0.
I'm going to tell you something, Dan. I don't think it's a free kick. I've only had one look at it. I think Alvarez buys it.
It's Robin Lenormand who scored it, and he was waiting for the goal line technology to kick in the Dutch referee. I mean, what a save at the
Holding. Atletico Madrid versus Tottenham. Chaos in Madrid. If any match shocked the football world this week, it was this one. Atletico Madrid versus Tottenham. Few people expected what happened next. From the very first whistle, Atletico Madrid played with ferocious intensity. Their pressing was relentless. Their energy unstoppable. Tottenham struggled to settle into the game. And then disaster struck. Within the opening minutes, Atletico found their breakthrough. But that was only the beginning. What followed was pure chaos. The 22-minute storm. In just 22 minutes, Atletico Madrid scored 4 goals. 4. The Tottenham defense looked completely overwhelmed. Every attack from Atletico seemed dangerous. Every mistake from Spurs was punished. Diego Simeone stood on the sidelines, shouting instructions, celebrating every challenge and every goal. This was classic Atletico football. Aggressive, relentless, ruthless. Tottenham fans watching around the world could hardly believe the scoreline. But to their credit, Spurs did not give up. Pedro Porro managed to score and give the visitors a glimmer of hope. Later, Dominic Solanke added another goal. But the damage had already been done. Atletico sealed the match with another strike, completing an unforgettable night. Final score: Atletico Madrid 5, Tottenham 2. Tottenham now face an almost impossible mission in the second leg. Atalanta versus Bayern Munich. A German goal festival. When Bayern Munich travel in Europe, they often bring chaos with them. And Atalanta experienced exactly that. The Italian side is known for their attacking style. But on this night they were simply overwhelmed. From the opening whistle, Bayern looked faster, sharper, more dangerous. And the goals came quickly. By the 25th minute, Bayern Munich had already scored 3 goals. Atalanta's defense struggled to keep up with the speed of Bayern's attack. Michael Ollis was the star of the show, scoring twice with brilliant finishing. Every Bayern player seemed to be involved in the attacking movement. The passing was precise, the pressing suffocating, and the Italian side had no answers. The second half turned into a goal festival. Bayern kept attacking. Atlanta managed to score once, but it barely slowed the German giants. When the final whistle blew, the scoreboard showed a shocking result. Atlanta won. Bayern Galatasaray versus Liverpool, the Istanbul fortress. Few stadiums in the world are as intimidating as Galatasaray's home ground in Istanbul. The fans create an atmosphere unlike anywhere else. And Liverpool experienced it firsthand. The noise inside the stadium was deafening. Flags waving, flares burning, thousands of supporters singing nonstop. It was the perfect environment for a Champions League upset. The decisive moment. Early in the match, Galatasaray earned a corner. The ball was delivered perfectly into the box. Mario Lemina rose higher than everyone else. His powerful header flew into the net. The stadium exploded. Liverpool tried everything to respond. They dominated possession. They created chances. But the finishing simply wasn't there. Goals were disallowed. Shots went wide. And Galatasaray defended with incredible determination. Final score. Galatasaray 1. Liverpool 0. But with the return leg at Anfield, the story is far from finished. Newcastle versus Barcelona. Heartbreak at St. James Park. The city of Newcastle had been waiting for a night like this. Champions League football, a packed stadium, and one of the biggest clubs in the world visiting, Barcelona. The atmosphere at St. James Park was electric. The fans believed something magical could happen. And for most of the match, the dream felt real. The 86th minute explosion. The match remained tense and tactical. Both teams fought for control. Then, in the 86th minute, the breakthrough came. Harvey Barnes fired the ball into the net. The stadium erupted in celebration. Newcastle fans believed the victory was theirs. But football can be cruel. In the dying moments, Barcelona were awarded a penalty. Young superstar Lamine Yamal stepped forward. The pressure was enormous. But he stayed calm. His shot was perfect. Final score. Newcastle 1. Barcelona 1. A heartbreaking ending for Newcastle. But the battle is still alive. Leverkusen versus Arsenal, a tactical chess match. The final match of the week brought together two of Europe's most exciting teams, Bayer Leverkusen and Arsenal. Both clubs are known for attacking football and intelligent tactics. And the match reflected exactly that. First strike. Leverkusen struck first through Robert Andrich, who scored from a well-delivered corner. The German side celebrated wildly. But Arsenal refused to panic. They kept pushing forward, searching for a breakthrough. Finally, in the closing moments, the chance arrived. A penalty. Kai Havertz stepped up and scored. Final score. Leverkusen 1. Arsenal 1. Everything will now be decided in London. If you enjoyed this full breakdown of the Champions League drama, make sure to like the video, subscribe to World of Sport, and turn on notifications so you never miss the biggest football stories. And tell us in the comments, which team will reach the quarterfinals? Because the next Champions League night could be even more dramatic. After an unforgettable week of Champions League action, some teams are already dreaming of the quarterfinals. Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, Atlético Madrid. But for others, the second leg will decide everything. Because in the Champions League, anything can happen.